another exciting episode on this channel. My name is Austin Amici, and today I'm going to share with you 7 things poor people do with their money. Yeah, you want to know what these things are, don't you? Alright, stick around. Okay, if today is your first on this channel, please don't go without subscribing. Please. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back to the channel. Please don't forget to leave your comments and your likes. Leave your comments at the comment section. If there's anything you want me to treat, leave right there at the comment section and I'm going to reach out to you. Thank you. Alright, the first thing poor people do with their money is feasting. Yeah, feasting. In this part of the world where I come from, people like to feast, especially poor people. Some go as far as going to borrow money in order to hold small feasting party. You get it? They hold party here and there, small feasting party, just to, I don't know, how can you borrow money in order to feast, in order to hold party where you're going to cook for people, they come eat and go, and then at the end of the day you go into debt. A lot of people, when they collect their paycheck, the first thing they do is they go for a nice treat. A nice meal, a nice cheap meal, you know, they just go out to eat, take nice meal. I'm not saying it's bad, it's good. But when they get there, the thing is they will order for themselves, order for as much as their friends that they can, and at the end of the day, by the time you know you have spent 25% of your paycheck, it doesn't make sense. And then you go back home and then you start scratching your head, you start crying, you start like thinking, someone that just collected paycheck a week ago, in not up to a week, is already looking for money. It's wrong. So I advise you that feasting is not a bad idea. Food eating is not a bad idea, but you must do it with wisdom. You must do it, you know, do it and not excessively. Alright? Do it not excessively. Control what you expend. Don't spend more than you can, you know, always bear. Yeah, that's the first thing poor people do with their money. The second thing poor people do with their money is gambling. Yeah, gambling. You heard me right, gambling. Nowadays, there are different kinds of gambling. You have, apart from the casino, which is the popular one, you have the lottery, you have the lotto, you have the sport betting, several kinds of gambling. People gamble, and these things take money off you because knowingly or unknowingly, you just put your money there, and you have hope. It gives you hope that I'm going to win. You do it today, you didn't win. You say this small thing that made I've won. Tomorrow you try it again. Next you try it again. By the time you gather all those money, you discover that you have spent much more. There was a man that, you know, he sews, he does all this sewing, you know, he sews clothes, and then he is so addicted to playing lotto. He plays lotto a lot. So one day I called him and we were talking, and then we were calculating how much he has spent for like a year playing lotto and how much he has won. At the end of the day, we discovered that he has spent almost about 100,000 naira, and then we asked, how much have you made this year? He couldn't account for 50k. That's how bad it is. What a loss, what a bad business. So gambling takes money out of you because it gives you hope of winning, and yet you don't win. It gives hope you are going to win, yet you don't get to win. So how do you stop gambling? Number one, stay away from places where they play gambling. Stop going to places where they play lotto, where they play gambling. Stay away from friends who talk you into it, who give you ideas, who tell you how much you are going to win if you play this game, if you play that one, if you play this one, if you play that one. Alright? That's the second thing poor people do with their money. Then the third thing poor people do with their money is get rich quick schemes. Yeah, there are a lot of get rich quick schemes nowadays. People put it together and say, okay, bring your money. If you bring your money, bring 20,000 naira in 48 hours, you're going to get 40,000 naira. And I began to wonder, how is that possible on earth? How possible is that? People give you these things and they tell you you can make as much as double of the money you put in 48 hours. How? How? And some people fall for it because they believe it's a quick way of making money. They put their money there, and at the end of the day, they will start crying. The money is gone. So if you want to go into like network marketing, a lot of network marketing is scam. A lot of them are scam, but there are some that are still good. There are some that are still authentic, genuine. So you have to make your findings, find out what these people doing, how are they doing it, if you want to go into such network marketing or businesses. Alright? That is the fourth thing poor people do with their money. So the fifth, that's the third thing, right? That's the third. The fourth thing is vacation. Vacation. Yeah, you heard me right. Vacation. People want to go for vacation. Say, I need all the vacation in the world. Woo! Fantastic, you need a vacation. I'm not saying you don't need a vacation. It's very good. You need all the vacation. But sir, when the vacation is going to eat deep into your pocket and leave you without nothing, you don't need it. A vacation that you are going to go for and then you come back and start crying, you don't need it. You don't need that vacation at all. You don't need it. Because a lot of poor people, they put their money in vacation and say, a company comes and say, oh, we are doing this trip, you go for vacation there, you do this, just pay this half amount, pay this fraction of money, and then we will take care of the rest. And then you pay the first one. By the time you realize it, they are calling you to pay for the second one, they are calling you to pay for the third one, and you don't want to forfeit the money you have paid first. Because if you say you don't want to do again, you're going to forfeit the money you have paid initially. So because you don't want to forfeit it, you run around and try to look for money to pay again and again and go for the vacation. By the time you go and come back, you come back and face lack and poverty, which is very, very not actually good. Okay, so if you're going to go for vacation, let it be that you can afford it. You afford it, you can pay for it, and it doesn't take anything out of you. It doesn't stretch you, it doesn't stress you, it doesn't give you psychological pain and trauma. Alright? That is it. If you want to go for vacation, it's fantastic. Go for vacation. But make sure you can afford it. The fifth thing poor people do with their money is bragging. Brag. Why are you bragging? People brag. You want to show off. I can do this, I am that. There's a difference between being rich and actually appearing rich. Why do you want to appear rich when you are not rich? It is very, very okay to be humble. It's very important to be humble. Alright? Be humble, accept where you are, and trust God that you are going to go up, you are going to move from the state where you are to another level. You're going to enter from where you are to another level. Don't brag. You don't need to brag. Your neighbor has a car, you go to buy a car, you don't know how he bought his own car that he's driving, then you went and bought your own on loan. You see, you bought your own to show that he has a car, I too have a car. So you are not showing off. No, you don't need that. Because by the time you go buy a loan car, they'll ask you to pay for 36 months. Then that's like 2 years or 3 years plus. You're going to use 3 years to pay a loan of a car that you bought. It doesn't make sense. So there's no point bragging. You know, if you're not faithful in small money, you can't be faithful in big ones. So now is the time to start building on yourself, working on yourself, to make sure that you are able to, be faithful in little money. Be faithful in that little money that is with you, so that when the big one comes, you can also be faithful in it. A lot of people say, I am going to be faithful when the big one comes. It's a lie. If you're not faithful with the small one, you can't be faithful with the big one. That is how it works. So I want to encourage you. You don't need to live your life bragging. You don't need to live your life trying to impress anybody. You don't owe anybody anything. You owe yourself everything. So make sure that you do what is important, what first of all favors your life, before trying to impress people out there. You don't need it. Alright? So the sixth thing poor people do with their money is luxury. Luxury. Now, you want to get all the luxury in the world. You want to get all the luxurious stuffs. Buy all the fancy and the classy things. It's good. But if you are not there yet, you are not there. If you can't afford it, no. Why buy 20,000 naira shoe when you earn 50,000 naira a month? Imagine you earn 50k in a month and then you buy a shoe of 20k at the end of the month. That's madness. That's crazy. It's crazy because you have spent almost half of your paycheck on shoe. You have forgotten that you have NEPA bill, you have water bill, you have school fees, you have house rent, you have food, you have to feed people in the house and do a lot of other things, and then you are going to buy a shoe of 20,000 naira. Then there are different shoes, shoe of 2,000, shoe of 3,000, 5,000, 7,000, 100,000. You just go for what you are capable of, what you can afford per time. Alright, you don't need unnecessary luxury. I see a lot of people who have who buy iPhone, they go as far as buying iPhone, and yet they can't pay for their rent, they can't pay for their apartment, they are living, they are still owing, and they use iPhone. Doesn't make sense. What are you using iPhone for? What? Don't need it. Please leave the iPhone. Alright? Leave the iPhone and and do the needful. Yeah. That is the sixth thing. The seventh thing I'm going to share with you today is what I called entertainment. More people like to spend their money on entertainment. Yeah, you need entertainment. You need to entertain yourself. You need a thrill of entertainment. Fantastic. But if you have to spend 30%, if you say you earn 100,000 naira in a year, it will be foolishness to spend 20,000 on entertainment per year. It's crazy. Sure. So if you are thrilled, you want to be thrilled by watching the live games, live championship, live matches, live things, it's good. Why not go to viewing centers and watch it at viewing centers? Pay maybe 100 naira and watch, and you don't have to watch all the games. Just if you have to watch, you can watch only one and go back to your house. You don't have to watch all the games live. You don't need to watch. You can listen to hear discourse. You don't have to watch the boxing matches live. You can watch it. You download it on YouTube and watch. You can watch it on YouTube. You don't need to go as far as paying for all the channels on DSTV, trying to make sure that you watch the championship, you watch all the matches live. No, it's not necessary, because that takes a chunk of your money, chunk of your income away. Now, I have said a lot of things that poor people do with their money. Now I'm going to tell you things that the rich do with their money. What does rich people do? You might be wondering, what do they do with their money? Number one, the rich invest in themselves. They invest in businesses. They invest in assets. That's what the rich do. They invest.